What's going on, everybody? Jason with Wandering Grace Farm. It's a beautiful night here in central Oklahoma. We had a storm come through last night, and it dropped the temperature down. Not much, but just enough to make it nice and cool and bearable to be outside. I was down over at the garden, checking in on the garden and trimming up some stuff. I decided to walk down our tree line that's behind me just to see what was inside and just see what I could see. We have about, I think I measured it out to about 3 acres of trees on our property. It's about in a square shape. We aren't doing too much to it right now. It needs some work. There's some trees in there that need to be thinned out. But at some point, we hope to get the pigs in there and let the pigs go to town on the 3 acres of the trees. Get them outside of their pens and let them enjoy a little bit more space. But I thought that maybe we could walk through tonight and show you what it's like going inside. We'll go up to the north side. We're on the south side right now. We'll head up to the north side, see where the pigs are. So we just walked through from the south side of the trees to the north side of the trees, and we ended up here at where the pigs are, where I extended the wallows the other day on Sunday, if you saw that video. But we don't really use that space in the trees. It's real nice and quiet and peaceful, but we don't use it. We don't go in there, and as you saw walking through it, it's overgrown, so it takes a lot of work to make it something useful for us. We were planning on doing some type of sitting area in there when we first moved here and got settled in. But since we got these pigs, we realized we need to give them a little bit more space. So like I said before, what we're gonna do is we're going to increase the size of their pens, go into the trees with some hot fence, hot wire, try to hopefully contain them, but give them a little bit more room to move around, both the boys and the girls, because here's what they have right now. This is the girls' pen. Both pens are the same size. They're about 32 feet by 128 feet, two 16-foot panels by 4 16-foot panels. They all have a 3-sided structure. The opening is facing the southeast. Usually we get a northwest wind during the winter time, so we wanted to block that wind. It's got an overhang to keep them from getting wet and getting snowed on. We got their wallows. So what the plan is to set up hot wire, hot fence, going to the west and heading south, so they have all of this to play in and root around in. And once the pigs get in here, all this undergrowth will probably go away. They should have a field day with it, but that's the plan. We don't know when it's going to happen. And hopefully sometime this summer, by the time summer ends, which is getting pretty quick, but we'll see. Here's the boys. Same size as the girls, same setup, same size pen or shelter. I don't remember what size the shelter was. I think it might be 8 feet by 12 feet. It's 3-sided, open on the other end, facing the same direction. I got their wallow. Dinner time right now for them. But they're content with what they have, but we need to give them more. Let them be pigs. For the boys, we're not going to let them out as far as the girls as right now. We're looking to get hog panels and go to the south, which was going to be this way. I think 2 or 3 panels, and then extend east to west going this way about another 2 or 3 panels. So it's a pretty significant opening for them, increasing the size of their pen. And we're going to go from the corner down that way also. So we're essentially more than doubling it, maybe quadrupling the size, I think, which will be good for them. And then they have all this to eat on and munch on too. The only issue is with both of them, we got this pokeweed, as you see right here, and has berries, starting to berry out right now. We got this pokeweed in this trees, and apparently this is toxic to livestock. So before we do that, let the pigs out and this stuff, we need to find a way to get rid of all the pokeweed, because we have quite a bit of pokeweed all through the trees. And also we got the Johnson grass, which apparently Johnson grass, if it gets to a certain point, can be toxic to livestock as well. So the boys' pen will go all the way where this tree is. It will go on the other side of this tree, dead tree. And they'll be all in this Johnson grass. So that's something that we need to pay attention to as well. There you have it, everyone. Give you a little glimpse of what we have planned for these pigs. When we first brought these pigs home, we thought these pens would be big enough for them, but as we have lived with them and they've lived with us, we realize that we're doing them a disservice by having them in these small pens. You know, Joe Salatin talks about having animals be animals and do what they were designed to do. You know, I think the term is the chickenness of the chicken, the pigginess or pigness of the pig. Let them root around, let them scratch around, let them touch dirt, let them be in the dirt, let them do what they were designed to do. And that's what we want to try to accomplish for all the animals on our farm. But it's all resource intensive, resource limiting. You know, we have to have the materials, the finances, the time to do everything that we want done. It just takes time. And so we have to be patient. We have to do whatever we can in the moment, in the day, with the understanding that eventually everything will take care of itself and be as we need it to be. So one day we'll get these pens extended, get these pigs out in these trees to start rooting around and being pigs. But until then, one day at a time. So hope you enjoyed the walk. Hope you enjoyed the talk. Thanks for watching.